uniforms, privacy, hand hygiene, and don gloves. Hello, my name is Taylor. I'll be your nurse this afternoon. Your doctor has asked for me to insert a Foley catheter in you. Before I start, can I get your name and date of birth, please? Okay, name and date of birth is correct. Before we get started, just to let you know, a Foley catheter is when we insert a tube inside of your urethra that goes into your bladder, and that's going to help relieve any pressure that you might be having from urine that's not being expelled. And before I get started, also, I just want to make sure that you have no allergies to iodine, shellfish, or latex. Okay? And do you mind if I expose you? All right? Expose this patient. I'm just going to perform some perineal care. Clean furthest away from me, throws away. Clean close to me, throws it away. And clean in the middle, throws away. Up and down, I just did up and down, that's it. Okay? Now I'm going to open the Foley kit. Takes off those gloves. Open the Foley. Okay. Holding 1-inch quarters. Okay, I'm just going to square it. Okay. Gets out pad. Shiny side goes down, lays it in front of the patient. Okay, I'm going to put my sterile gloves to the side. All right, I don't need this. This is for a male patient. Okay, now I'm going to don my sterile gloves. Making sure to only touch the 1-inch quarters. Okay, I'm going to square up my box. Move this over. Okay, I'm going to tear off lube and squirt it in the corner. Squirt, squirt. Now I'm going to tear off the iodine. Tears it off. Takes out the iodine sticks, puts those down. Now I'm going to take the top off the syringe. Okay, and now I'm going to remove the plastic from the Foley. Okay. Okay, now I'm ready to move over to the patient. Okay. Using my non-dominant hand, I'm going to open the labia to expose the urethra. Using the first swab stick, clean furthest away from me. Up, down, make an L, throw away. Get the second swab stick, going up, down to the part close to me. Make an L, throw away. And then the last swab stick, up, down, in the middle, throw it away. Okay, now I don't need this anymore. All right, making sure, now I'm gonna get my box comfortable. Make sure that the Foley's coated in the lubricant really well. All right, Ms. Jones, I'm gonna need you to bear down for me. I'm gonna insert the Foley. It's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. I'm inserting the Foley, making sure not to touch it, not touching the labia with my hand. All right, I see P, so I'm going to insert 1 or 2 more inches. If it was a male, I do 3 to 4 because I have a longer urethra, and I might have to have some trouble going on past the prostate. Okay, so now I'm going to hold it. Inserts, fills up the balloon. Okay. Now I'm going to remove it. Give it a slight tug, making sure it's in there. Okay. Now I'm going to remove the bag, wipe off the inner leg, and put the stat lock. This will have the stat lock. If I had a stat lock, I'll put it on the patient's inner leg. And making sure it has some lag so it won't be, you know, straining. And now, if the Foley would have stayed, but I didn't inflate the balloon really, I'm gonna put the bag on a non-movable part of the bed and making sure that has no kinks in it, put it in a non-movable part of the bed, okay? Now, it's the next day. Okay, I'm gonna move it forward again. Okay. Hi, Miss Jones, we're back. I'm going to be removing your Foley today. Okay. So I'm going to get the bag. I'm going to empty it out of a basin. And when I empty it out of the basin, I'm going to make sure how much is in the basin. If it has any sediments in there, like blood or pus, and make sure it has no odor. And also making sure that the color is a decent color. So looking at Miss Jones's basin, it was 300 milliliters of urine. It was like a pale yellow color. I didn't see any sediments or any abnormal odors. Okay, so now that I remove the bag, I'm going to take the stat lock off of the inner thigh. Okay. Now, just... Okay, Ms. Jones, I'm going to take out the Foley. It's going to be a little uncomfortable, but not as comfortable as going in. So, as I'm removing the Foley, I'm making sure that the catheter is intact. There's no blood or pus or anything on it, and the catheter is intact. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit this and then throw this away. Okay. Now I'm gonna perform perineal care, cleaning furthest away from me, throwing away, cleaning closest to me, throwing away, and clean in the middle, throwing away. And now I'm going to cover the patient back up, take off my gloves, perform hand hygiene. Okay, Ms. Jones, that was it for taking out your Foley. All right, that's it.